Other interesting business news, you have Starbucks canceling their olive oil coffee. Oh, I was about to say, what do the Italians say? Uh, I can't think of anything except Lamborghini and Ferrari and, is it Gucci? Fancy fashion. But nevertheless, in all seriousness, this comes to us thanks to Mr. Silva over at BBC. You can see some of those interesting coffees, which, yeah, they look funny. They quote, Starbucks drops olive oil coffees as it shakes up the menu, which, yeah, the new CEO is coming in. They want to consolidate that menu and make it a little bit more simple. But what will we do? I don't know why it just bugs me. Not a good picture because it definitely takes away the focus from the funky looking coffee that probably has more chemicals than a Walmart home repair section of the store. But this person has fingernail paint. Was it matte green? So it's not even the Starbucks logo, which would have been at least make a little bit more sense. But yeah, that's weird. Nevertheless, this interesting chemical concoction they have in the cups there. And they say, quote, Starbucks is dropping its much hyped range of olive oil infused coffees in the US and Canada from early November. This announcement comes less than a week after the new boss, Brian Nicole, promised to shake up the coffee's menus in order to consolidate everything, make things a little more simple for the baristas, and win back some customers. Firm sales have been tumbling as consumers see their budget squeezed by the rising cost of living and the US government causing inflation with their ineptitudes on the left and the right. And yeah, they're literally selling a product that no one on the planet needs. It's a fancy coffee, or let's be honest, a glorified candy bar in a cup for most of the menu. Now, they say, quote, Mr. Nicole, who previously headed the Mexican food chain Chipotle, brought into Starbucks to help turn the business around. He promised to simplify the, quote, overly complex menu and hopefully turn the stock around. Now, this is actually one of Mr. Schultz, who's, the founder of the company, one of his last ideas where he stepped away, where he's helped turn the company around twice from, seemingly the brink of bankruptcy or the brink of failure. And yeah, this is an interesting idea. I don't know how much demand there is for this in the US. And in terms of their sales, a typical sales rule for most businesses is 80-20, or 80% of results will come from 20% of your efforts, so to say. Or if you're like Starbucks, 80%, on average, 80% of your revenue or your sales will come from 20% of the items on the menu. So I really debate how much money do they really earn when they introduce a new product, or is it really just a flash in the pan? But especially right now when people are trying to consolidate their costs and not buy extravagant things they don't need, I'm not too surprised that they're going to actually cut back on their menu items here. And I suspect, though, I don't think anyone in the US is going to miss it. I remember I covered this a couple months ago, and I thought it was interesting. They're trying new things, but I'm not sure if that's the best thing for Starbucks to be doing at the moment. So I suspect this would be a good idea to, cut the fluff, so to say. And, well, 'tis the season, they'll probably just put more artificial pumpkin crap into there, and so people gobble the things up. But let me know in the comments. You're going to be really upset you won't be able to get this olive oil infused coffee. And do you know anyone in your group of friends who have actually purchased it or tried it, or whatever, or would even want to? Let me know in the comments, because as always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.